So hey you guys, so today's video is going to be all about SummerSlam 2019. I'm going to try to talk about it the best of my ability and the best that I can, because I'm going to try to start doing these type of videos for you guys about Raw, SmackDown, the pay-per-views, same thing, maybe something for Ring of Honor, New Japan, TNA, because I love wrestling, so I want to incorporate my wrestling into my channel. Even though I have in the past, and I don't know. And I want to do reactions as well. Hi Kiss. So we're going to get into the video, you guys, okay? Alright, so I have my notes right here because it's easier for me. So bear with me, you guys, as I start doing these type of videos. I will start having these for a little bit, but hopefully eventually I can get rid of this and just go right off the bat. So for the pre-show, we had Drew Gulak defeat Oni Lakin. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. And Drew won via pinfall. I watched some of that match because I got distracted doing something else in my room, unfortunately. But I was listening to it, and it was, I don't know, like, I don't really know either one of them, so I didn't really pay attention to it, even though I love wrestling. So, and then on the pre-show as well, we had Apollo Crews versus Buddy Murphy. Oh my gosh, I watched that one because, as you guys know, last week Roman Reigns confronted Buddy Murphy about who attacked him, and he said it was Roman. So I was interested to see what would happen, so I watched that part, and then during the match, freaking Roman comes out and attacks Buddy Murphy and tells him to keep his name out of his mouth, or he's like, keep his mouth shut, something like that, and just attacks him. And then we go to the back and we see someone watching the monitor, and we see Daniel Bryan watching the monitor backstage as Roman is doing what he is doing to Buddy Murphy. So that's a pretty interesting story going into the Roman Reigns saga about who's been trying to attack him and stuff. So I'm assuming we're probably going to have something to do with that tonight on Monday Night Raw, because we still don't know who the heck the attacker is. So, but that's really interesting. I'm excited to see where this Buddy Murphy and Roman goes, or Buddy Murphy and Roman goes, you know. And then, oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite parts of the whole show, you guys. So, you guys know Edge. Edge can no longer compete as an in-ring competitor. I believe he is like an ambassador for the company or something, but he's not allowed to be active as a competitor and stuff because of his injury, his neck injury. So he had to retire several years ago. Still love you, Edge. I wish I could see you wrestle again. But I guess never give up, because Daniel Bryan came back. But every injury is different and every person is different. But get back into the thing. So Elias comes out into the ring with his guitar on the stage. in the ring, and does his normal thing, trying to sing a song. And then, before you know it, as he is singing, freaking Edge comes out and interrupts Elias, goes to the ring, and freaking spears him, you guys. He actually does something. So what is going on? Is it just this one-time thing, or is it going to become something? I don't know, because Undertaker attacked Elias and they never did anything with that. So this may be just a one-time thing, and nothing may have happened with that. I personally wanted to, because I want to see Edge have one last match if it is safe and possible, and without the risk of him getting paralyzed. I know I think that's what they said, that the doctor said, that if he does any more, he can end up paralyzed. But as long as it's safe and stuff like that, I'm all with him returning for one final match. Who knows? We're just gonna see what happens with that, if anything does happen. But it was still cool either way, just to see him do something like that, and it was really amazing. So, the first match of SummerSlam was Becky Lynch versus Natalya, and it was a submission match. I don't remember the exact name, but bear with me. It was a submission match. So, Natalya has her sharpshooter, and Becky has her disarmer. So the only way you could win the match was via submission. So Becky, that was a really good match. I really enjoyed it. It was really good and really crazy. I love both of those girls a lot. They're two of my favorite wrestlers. Becky Lynch won via submission. I'm happy about that. But I'm excited to see what's next for Becky and what's next for Natalya, as far as storylines go and character and matches and etc. I'm excited to see where that goes, and if this feud, and to see if this feud is gonna continue on, you know. But yeah, that's what happened there. I was really impressed with the match. I highly enjoyed it. It's really good. I always love Becky and Natalya's matches for the most part. And then we had Alexa versus Nikki. We had Alexa and Nikki versus the Iconics. And it was for the women's tag teams titles. As you guys know, Alexa and Nikki are champions, and they are still champions. They defeated the Iconics. I honestly wish the tag team women's championships would get more TV time, more things to grow and develop more, if that makes sense, and see it more so it can become something. Because all these wrestlers have worked for so long for these tag titles to become a thing, and now that they're a thing, they're not getting used a lot. So hopefully it will change soon, and I still don't know how I feel about Alexa and Nikki being champions. Still feel like Alexa is possibly going to betray Nikki at some point, because that's something Alexa's character does, and so I'm ready to see actually where that goes, if it does happen, because that's always really interesting, and because I love Alexa Bliss. She's a good heel in my opinion, and I love her, and I want to see what Nikki Cross can do, more of Nikki Cross, because I actually like her, and I want to see more of her and what she can do in a story and in a feud and all that good stuff. And same with the Iconics. I want to see more from them. I want to see what they can do in a few storylines and such. There's just a lot of wrestlers that I want to see more from. See what they can do on the mic. See what they can do in a storyline. See what they can do in a feud, you know. And all that good stuff. And then we had Goldberg defeat Dolph Ziggler. This match was so kind of predictable. Everybody knew it wasn't going to last long. But Dolph Ziggler did get 2 kicks in, and then Goldberg speared him, defeated him, and then Dolph Ziggler did not give up. He just, after he was defeated, he called out Goldberg again. Goldberg went back to the ring, speared him again, and then Goldberg went back all the way back to the back. And then Dolph Ziggler did not give up again. And Goldberg came out again and gave him another spear again. So it was really interesting but predictable, because everybody probably knew Goldberg was going to win. But it would have been interesting if Dolph Ziggler would have won, no, honestly. But it's just, hi. Saturn decided to climb on my leg. Yeah, to me, it was predictable that he would win, but it was still really interesting to see Dolph Ziggler rolling around the ring and talking to the mic, and it was funny. Not funny, but funny, and really interesting. And I'm ready to see what's next for Dolph Ziggler, because he's really interesting, and I've always liked him, and he's always been a good character, and I wish they would give him more things and more time and more stuff. You know, he's a really good one, I think, personally. Next, we have AJ Styles versus Ricochet for the United States Championship. Oh my gosh. AJ Styles, I have been watching this TNA, and that was like elementary school for me, is when I was watching TNA. I need to start watching TNA again. But yes, I love AJ and I love Ricochet, so I think he's going to be a big star eventually, and I think he is still right now, and I think he's going to get bigger and bigger, and I want him to have a title run again. And so AJ Styles defeated Ricochet for the title, and then I believe after the match they attacked him again. They continued attacking Ricochet, and then Carl and Gallows obviously kept distracting Ricochet during the match because they were outside of the ring, so they kept distracting Ricochet, and that's how AJ got the win, got the W. So I'm ready to see where this feud goes, if it's going to continue, because I'm actually enjoying this feud because I watched Ricochet's Chronicles, yeah, I think it's the Chronicles, yeah, on the WWE Network for $9.99 is what you can do to subscribe to get all WWE content. Oh wow, that's what they have on there. AJ Styles is someone Ricochet looks up to, so it's really interesting to see that they can work together in the story and stuff, and see where that goes, and if it continues the feud. And it's a really good feud. I think personally I want to see more out of this feud and storyline, because I think they're both really good together, and they are really both good competitors and stuff like that. And they have like almost the same. Kevin Owens defeats Shane McMahon, and Elias was the ringside enforcer. I kind of figured as much, that somehow Shane was gonna get Elias involved some way, some shape or form or something. It's just because it's just kind of not predictable to me, at least. And so that was really interesting to see. I kind of knew that they wouldn't yet Kevin Owens lose, because he's one of the good stars and superstars and good competitor and good in the ring and on the mic and storyline and such. And so I'm really happy that Kevin Owens won, because he's still in WWE. So apparently this is Shane's last appearance for a while. So ready to see what they do with Kevin Owens now, you guys. Me still got this much to do, talk about. Charlotte versus Trish Stratus. Oh man, this was a match that I was looking forward to, because I love Trish Stratus, you guys. She's one of my favorites from back in the day, even though I never got to see her perform. I never watched her on WWE. At least when I started watching wrestling, she had already retired, is what I meant. I watched her clips and stuff on the network and YouTube. But I love her a lot. She's one of my favorite wrestlers that I wish would return. She's one of the wrestlers that I wish would return full time, somehow, someway. She's still really amazing. She never missed a beat. Still really good, I think. Still good on the mic. Really still amazing. And this was apparently her last match, and it was really good. Charlotte Flair defeated Trish Stratus, and it was really interesting to see. I never thought we would get this match, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. I loved it, and I'm ready to see what Charlotte Flair does next, because Charlotte Flair is always doing good things and awesome things, and she does really good storylines and good feuds and stuff.
Hey, I'm not playing right now. Blackie is over here trying to play. to the vet on Thursday. Is that why you're trying to be mean to me right now? What? Ow.
Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton. It ends in a double count out, you guys. This match was really good until the freaking end. So it ends in a double count out. And Randy Orton looks at Kofi's family, and then Kofi Kingston just goes on the attack, you guys. Like, why? Kofi Kingston goes on the attack for Randy Orton looking at his family. That's just not Kofi Kingston. If you guys know, he doesn't just attack people. He doesn't do those type of things. He doesn't do the things with the kendo stick like he did. And it was really weird, but really good in a way, but really, really weird. And it's kind of not him. So I'm really interested to see where that goes. Because this storyline is far from over. This feud is far from over after this. And I'm really interested to see where this goes. Wanna say hi? Wanna say hi, Saturn? Next we have The Finn, aka the new Bray Wyatt, versus Finn Balor. This was The Finn's debut match. He's still really creepy, but really interesting, and I want to see more from him and more from Bray Wyatt because I miss. Okay, I never really liked Bray Wyatt, but I always thought he was interesting. He was always really good, and so I'm interested to see where The Finn goes from here on out. And I want to see more from The Finn. He's been attacking legends. He's been attacking people, and it's really good and interesting. And the Bray Wyatt won via pinfall. I'm excited to see more from The Finn. I'm ready to see what's next for The Finn and Finn Balor. I love Finn Balor, and I love him a lot. He's really good and everything, so I'm excited to see what that goes for him. What's next for him? And then Seth versus Brock. This match was absolutely crazy. I thought it was really good, and I honestly thought Brock was gonna win because that's usually how it goes a lot of the times. So it's really good to see that Seth Rollins defeated Brock Lesnar and got the title back. And I'm ready to see what's next for Seth and his title. And Seth won via pinfall. And Seth encountered Brock's move, which is really freaking good and really amazing and really interesting and good for the show. And I'm just ready to see what's next for Brock and for Seth Rollins. And yeah, I may not like Brock, but you can't deny that he's a good competitor. He's a good ring wrestler, is what I was trying to say. I can't talk. But yeah, I'm ready to see what is next for Brock, who his feud is with next, and Seth as well, and see what's next for the title and Seth. So that's really interesting. So that's everything for SummerSlam 2019. I tried to do the best that I could. I am still trying to figure out how I want to do these videos, how to talk about these things with WWE and wrestling in general. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's probably not the best one out there, but I tried and trying to figure out how to explain and how to explain what I thought and stuff like that. Hope you guys enjoyed and understand that I'm doing my best. And maybe I will try to do reactions and really soon. And stay tuned for new videos. And don't forget to subscribe, to leave a comment what you thought about SummerSlam. What was your favorite match? My favorite match probably had to be either Charlotte versus Trish or Seth versus Brock. And what was your least favorite match? My least favorite match, I don't think I only have one. There was just some that I really wasn't interested in, but I don't think any of them were my least favorite. But don't forget to turn on the notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. And don't forget to leave a like. And hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Sayonara.